these stories trigger things that are in your experience. It's a good example of when Yorgos transposes something, so you see something in your life differently.
Skinny men are the most ridiculous thing there is. We've gone over this before. You must put on a few pounds. I told you that last time.
But I have.
You most certainly have not. You're even skinnier now. We'll have to take another look at your eating plan for the week.
I think Yorgos is one of the best directors out there, period. Yorgos was asking something of me that I had never done before, putting myself out in a position where I just felt very incredibly vulnerable. If there was anybody that I could trust in doing something like this, it'd be Yorgos.
And the nature of his rehearsals are so kind of playful and childlike, kind of. You quickly become willing to sort of do anything in front of each other in a way that really lends itself to the material. With him at the helm, that's a really exciting combination.
I didn't know you smoked, Liz.
I don't. I've never smoked. Can you believe that? I've never even tried. Just really felt like a cigarette. Should we all go upstairs to the bedroom?
The second film, Daniel and Liz, and where that story goes was something that, left me feeling in a way that I don't think I've ever felt after reading a script. It was a little sickening, to be honest, and also, really exciting to try and think about how we were going to pull that off, or where it was going to go, and and I ended up really loving that one. But I was, I think, probably most nervous about that one.
She asked me to f her in my uniform, and it hit me hard.
An interesting thing happened to me that I normally don't think of themes and that sort of thing as an audience or as an actor, but that one, when I watched it, the second one, and I'm not so involved in that. My role is much more minimal. It's really supporting Emma in a couple of scenes. It's a good example of when Yorgos transposes something, so you see something in your life differently. When his wife comes back and he doesn't recognize her and he can't deal with the change, I thought that got me thinking about the nature of people in relationships, particularly marriages, that can't accept when their partner changes. Mm-hmm. I thought that was a good example of how these stories trigger things that are in your experience, and you wouldn't get to that necessarily if it was more direct. I mention it only because it's an indication of the power of a movie like this.